Rachel Reeves confirms big cuts to DWP benefits to avoid humiliation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Chancellor says young people should be working as 1 million are not in education, employment or training. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has confirmed tough changes to the benefits system are coming to end the travesty of 1 million young people not in education, employment or training. She admitted government borrowing was on course to be higher than planned, saying, "There's lots of reasons for that, lots of global developments that have caused that increase in borrowing costs." Signaling that measures to cut the welfare bill are planned before a financial statement on March 26, she told Sky News. There are 1 million young people not in education, employment or training. That is a travesty. Many of those people, I would say the majority of those people should be working. The Chancellor said, "We've got to reform our welfare system, because at the moment it's letting down taxpayers because it's costing too much, letting down our economy because there's too many people trapped on out-of-work benefits." Ms. Reeves also pledged not to increase certain taxes, but did not entirely rule out other tax hikes. She said, "I don't think it is the right thing to do to increase income tax, national insurance or VAT on working people." Experts warned last night that the Chancellor faces humiliation if poor economic growth forces her to break her borrowing promise. Ms. Reeves has set herself a target of ensuring day-to-day spending is funded by tax revenues rather than borrowing by the 2029-30 financial year, and a paper by the Institute for Fiscal Studies (IFS) said, "The Chancellor has been so clear in her commitment to be meeting her fiscal rules that it could be seen as humiliating to be missing them at the first time of asking. It could dent her credibility in the markets. It will become clear whether the Treasury is set to meet its target when Ms. Reeves presents a statement known as the Spring Forecast to Parliament on March 26. If they are due to be broken, then the Chancellor may decide that she needs to raise taxes or cut spending," IFS economists said. Ms. Reeves is expected to slash billions from welfare and government departments as she battles to balance the books. Incapacity and disability benefits currently cost £64.7 billion, and this is predicted to rise to £100.7 billion by 2030. In addition, there is expected to be a cull of Whitehall with thousands of civil service jobs under threat, and Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer will launch an efficiency drive similar to the US government's effort to identify and end wasteful spending. Economists suggested that the UK's sluggish economic growth could be partly down to the gloomy tone adopted by Ms. Reeves after last year's general election, when she said the UK faced a financial black hole. Simon French, the chief economist at Panmure Liberum, said there was a very negative tone around the inheritance, the black hole. "We can't afford to be seen as a country that can't manage its finances," Reeves told reporters at a press conference. "While these cuts are incredibly difficult, they are necessary to ensure we avoid humiliation on the world stage. I know this won't be easy, but it's a tough choice we must make." The cuts are expected to come into effect in the next fiscal year, and experts are warning of widespread hardship. Families who rely on universal credit and other support programs will see their already stretched incomes shrink even further, with many unsure how they will manage to make ends meet. Disability benefits and pension payments are also likely to be affected, plunging thousands into even deeper poverty. Outraged critics are calling this a political maneuver to curry favor with the financial markets, and some believe that Reeves' actions may set the stage for Labour's shift further to the right. However, Reeves insists that this is a short-term sacrifice for long-term stability, a bitter pill that the public will just have to swallow. But could there be another agenda at play here? Is this really about financial stability, or has Rachel Reeves simply caved under pressure from big banks and financial institutions? Could these cuts be the beginning of a much larger shift in Labour's stance on welfare, leading to a future where austerity once again rears its ugly head? One thing is certain. This decision has sparked a firestorm of debate, with political opponents accusing Reeves of abandoning the working class. As the dust settles and the cuts begin to take effect, the public will be left grappling with the consequences of what could be a landmark policy shift for the Labour Party. Stay tuned as more details on the cuts emerge, and brace yourself for the storm of backlash that's sure to follow. It looks like Rachel Reeves has just made a move that will change the course of British politics forever.